Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Sorry, that wasn't a me problem. That was a issue. The power went out over the weekend, and it reset everything. We didn't realize. We didn't remember. So sorry about that. We're back. Hello. Did you like my music muting thing? I read it in chat because I was getting ready and putting my microphone on, and I muted it accidentally, and then I saw it in chat, and then I was like, I'm going to play around with you. And yeah. Hello. How's everyone doing? How's the weekend? How is the post-Olympic depression? Oh my God, what are we going to do with ourselves for the next 4 years? God damn it. Crazy. I'm just playing with some tape because I just realized this doesn't have a name on it. No one will know that it's vinegar, so I've got to put a vinegar label on it. I'm a sad panda with no Olympics. It's very sad. We need some new sporting activities to then discuss over Discord. We need something to a community event. Just got another surprise paid trip to Florida at the cost of delivering you're delivering a puppy, so you get a free flight to Florida. That's pretty cool. I'd be a puppy deliverer. You get to puppy snuggles. So are you taking the puppy on the flight, or does the puppy go in cargo? Like in Australia, puppies go in cargo. That's how Romeo and Chester flew. They flew in cargo. No animals in the plane. Or is the puppy flying the plane? Maybe. Kivrin, welcome in. I'm doing good. How you doing? No cargo. They fly under me. That doesn't make sense. You mean in what? If it's not cargo, the cargo hold, in a carrier at the bottom of the plane with the cargo, how does the dog go under the seat? In front of you. Wow, that's a small puppy. They're my personal item. Interesting. What kind of dog? What kind of puppy? Rory, welcome in. I love the Olympics too. What's your favorite event been from the Olympics this whole time? Today we are making coconut cream pie. Never made it before. I've only eaten, I think, maybe once. So I'm a bit excited. Vinegar. I am very keen. And then we're also making peanut butter udon from the website. We're making that into peanut butter noodles. So instead of using udon, I think I'm going to use maybe ramen or hand-pulled noodles. It's very delicious. Snow peas, mushrooms, full of chicken. It's going to be yum. Gymnastics were amazing. I like the breaking too. I didn't want too much of the breaking. Unfortunately, I think it's very, very unfortunate, the situation with Australia. I feel for her. Unfortunately, I was scrolling Reddit before bed, and there was so much of her on Reddit, I had to get off my phone. But I didn't really see much of anyone else. I saw a bit of Japan, the breaking. I don't know. I think there was a lot of, from what I saw, a bit of confusion with how they scored. And I don't really know if, I'm a big believer in objective data, that scoring has to be even, and it can't be people's impression or them to allow to the judges to vote or give their score on how they feel the skill went or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I like to have the person won because of this skill. They passed it for that skill or whatever. They did tick tick box, and if they didn't hit that, then they'd lose a mark or whatever. But big fan of the speed. What is it called? Speed climbing. God, amazing. But I think there's so many sports where just extraordinary skill, extraordinary determination to get there. Some countries and some athletes against all odds. A lot of firsts. I don't know if this is the first time I paid attention to it or like it's just more publicised, but so many firsts I feel like were broken. Not only for Australia, but so many athletes, countries getting the first medal, certain sports getting the first medal in that sport, a lot of more female representation, which has been amazing. It's just been, overall, I think they have done an amazing job. Obviously, the time zone sucked and we missed a whole portion of it in Australia because of the time zone. But overall, I think it's fantastic. I think it's going to be even worse with time zones in 4 years. A lot of it is going to happen when we're asleep, which is going to be sucky. But overall, I love it. I get really emotional every year watching everyone succeed and, you know, learning the stories. I just think it's fantastic. Isn't that partly how they judge figure skating in the Winter Olympics? I've got no idea. Except now we're discussing that we don't really know much and we don't get too hyped for the Winter Olympics in Australia because we don't really participate. We don't know what, like, we don't, aren't really familiar with many of the sports. It is cool to watch, but like the only thing that I could tell you that's in the Olympics is skiing, figure skating and snowboarding. Toboggan or bobsled. Like I don't really know and I'm not pretty keen on it as much as Summer Olympics because, you know, I participated in a lot of the sports. I know a lot of sports. There's a lot of variety. But yeah, Summer Olympics just hits different. I was crying like a baby that the US girl winning the long jump and running to her partner. I didn't know he was a Paralympian and seeing his reaction was so heartwarming. I don't know exactly what that moment is, so if you could share that in Discord. I really didn't watch anything because of the time zone. Winter Olympics is lit though, gotta catch. Where is it this year? The Winter Olympics, or no, in next time, in 2 years, right? Where is the Paralympics? No, hold on, I'm getting confused. Obviously, the Paralympics is in Paris. Where is the Winter Olympics getting held? That's what I meant to say. Winter Olympics because it's fun to see things we don't usually see. Yeah, the curling is pretty cool. Now you reminded me of that. Speed skating is pretty crazy. Is that the one where we had that Australian and everyone else fell down and he came up and he won? Is it Steven something? There was like a few years ago, they had, it's like, or maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15, maybe, I don't know how many years, but obviously a few Olympics ago, they had Stephen Bradbury, that's it. He was skating and then he was at the back, I think he was finishing last. And then there was a collision, speed skating, and everyone tumbled down, and then he won. It's an amazing moment. You got to check it out. It's really, really good. Maybe someone can put it in Discord. Anyway, before we continue, let's go back to last time on. Show what we did on the last strum. Was all things taters. We did all things pea. We talked about potatoes, pineapples, and there was one more. There was the third P. Potatoes, pineapple, and poutine? Yeah. Oh no, it was something else. There was another. So we did a pineapple upside down cake because we had pineapple to use. And then we did loaded potatoes, Moroccan lamb loaded potatoes. These are duck fat fries. This is gnocchi, tomato feta gnocchi, which I ended up mixing with the rest of the Moroccan lamb. It was really yummy. So it was a nice stream. 44 new people in the form of follows over the weekend. What the heck? Damn! Well, welcome in if you're new to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Damn, I didn't know we had that. Cool. This week's schedule, if you didn't know, is coconut cream pie and peanut butter noodles. Delicious mug, 49 months. Thank you, Frederica. Thank you for being a part of the community. Then we've got all things bagels on Wednesday, pizza party on Friday. Brownie streams. I got to see how I feel. There's not a lot to discuss at the moment. There may be one tomorrow, but I'm just waiting on the factory to get back to me. Have I showed you guys the packaging? Have I showed you the packaging yet? Pinged you in Discord. First image is them celebrating. Second is just the image of them. Welcome. I'm saying welcome to Nicholas. Hey, welcome in. Welcome back. Thank you, Antamina. That's great. So get excited for bagels and pizza party this week. We're going to use 00 flour, and we're going to compare 00 flour to bread flour and then a 50-50 mix, because all these people, it's like the San Marzano tomatoes. How everyone says, you gotta have this San Marzano, it's so good, it's the best. And then I was like, I poo-pooed on people's parade. Don't think you take, like, it's much different, and it's definitely not worth the cost for like 3 times the price. So 00 flour is a finer grain, like a finer flour, different chain, like different protein quantity, quality and quantity. And we're going to compare that to Australian bread flour and show you if it's necessary. This is Soul, change my name, how's you? Cozy Junie. Soul, doing good. How come the name change? What happened? How are we doing? Maddie, I'm doing good, how are you? Soul vibes. I was like, it's soul something, but now you said soul vibes, I know. I just wanted to, okay. I'll try and remember, I probably won't. It's the only thing that, like, you attach a personality with a name, it's hard to remember, but I will try. I'll be back in a bit, have to finish something. No worries. Now I want to know what something is. I'm nosy. It's okay. So, do you want me to call you Junie or Cozy? Cozy Junie? I'll probably call you Junie. Is Junie okay? All right. I'll show you the box later, but before we continue, let's do a deep dive into Discord, show you what the community has been cooking and eating. Have you guys had a great weekend? What have you been up to? Saturday, what did we do on Saturday? Oh yeah, I was thinking Saturday was a write-off as well. I was so busy over the weekend. We went to Costco, got up early, didn't really get a sleep in. Maddie, yes, I appreciate the video. Usually things that allude to, it's just a blanket rule for the last 7 years. Anything that alludes to self-promotion has to go on a promotion channel. If you don't allude to that, it was made on stream, or that we're happy, like we want you to post it in All Things Food, it's all good. No, don't apologize. It's just a blanket rule that we've had for 7 years. If you just post it and say you made it, that's like we're more than happy with that. It's just a rule that we've had since we started, because people like, I can't be like, oh, I don't have an issue with you, but then a lot of the other people have done it in the past, and when we let a few people, then other people just be like, this is what I made on stream today. And it's just like people linking stuff. So it's just a blanket rule. I hope you understand. Please share it again, or just photos. I really want to check it out. It's just a blanket rule for everyone. Made the mistake of falling asleep in the gut. Ooh, nice. Are you burnt? Temps reached 29, didn't end well. Oh my God, your poor UK skin, your poor British skin. No, I did the same thing, totally understand. This cake was made by Kate for her son's 7th birthday, Sebastian. It's so cool. She's so talented. Look at that. And then he had these as well to take to school. Sebastian is 7. Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is like a universal love of kids over the years. Don't you agree? Obviously Toy Story as well, but I don't think there's much. Tell me what transcends multi-generations. Like Spider-Man is universally loved by boys and girls and for decades. What else? Can you think of anything else? Toy Story is pretty big as well. My cousin now is 24 and I remember him having Toy Story. It's now nearly 30 years old, isn't it? Toy Story. Spider-Man is huge. You just think of like the costumes that kids put on and they never take off. Like the Wiggles is still going strong. Very true. Wiggles is huge. But I'm saying like universally, like globally. I don't know. I still don't fully understand the weight of the Wiggles outside of Australia. North Americans, Europeans, tell me, are the Wiggles in your country? Are they big? Dora the Explorer. Is Dora still around? Is she still swiping or swiping? Is she still reading her little map? I've like thought that Dora was lost forever. Anyway, your girl spent some money this week. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you. Guys, the bakery is approved. So Molly has been dropping some dime. So this is 1.6 kilos of Biscoff. They didn't have the bigger size, so I had to skimp with and get on this size. So this is 1.6 litres, which will last us maybe some time, I'm not sure. But it's like this big. It's so huge. It's like, so if my hand lifts up like that, it's taller than my hand. Then I bought 45 kilos of flour. But you've got to remember, flour is one of the smallest ingredients in brownies. It only has a little bit of flour just to hold it together. So this will last us, plain flour will last us a long time. Then we've got 30 kilos, 60 pounds of brown sugar, 60 pounds of white sugar. This all got arrived in a big truck over the weekend. So this is Kate's cake. Then I went to Costco and we got, just for now, just while we're beginning, we got 8 kilos, so 16 pounds of chocolate, some pistachios, pecans, Bueno to decorate the top of the brownie, some Bueno. We got a good deal on cherry ripe. So that's going to be, we're going to have a cherry ripe flavour. There's no pistachio butter. So I'm going to be checking in the next few weeks to see if we can get pistachio butter. Because if not, we might have to do a cherry ripe flavour for the beginning. Cherry ripe is, great question. For cherry ripe is I would open the box, but as soon as the box opens, I might steal them. They're like a coconut cherry mixture. It's, if you think of like an Almond Joy, but like cherry and coconut, and then it's covered in dark chocolate. They're pretty luxe. They're pretty good. I enjoy them. They're like a bit too sweet. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but they are going to be great in a brownie. Then we've got a 48 pack of Ferrero Rochers. These hazelnuts, goddamn, we got a deal. These were meant to be $30. We got them for $9.99. They were at massive sale at Costco. We love that. So picked up some hazelnuts, some nuts, So that's for the for the bakery. We got some baking paper and like boring shit, but we had to end off with a hot dog. In Australia, Costco hot dogs are pork. So pork with, how I like to have it, with tomato sauce. My bread roll was munted. Like it was real, it was pretty skewiff, pretty like, look, it doesn't even have an end. It was all squished on one side. So I had to pull it apart to fit the sauces in. Didn't do a very good job. But it was pickle relish, onion, tomato, and a little bit of mustard. It was yum. And then some chippies. Our Costco does chippies, $2.99. But $2.99. So for the hot dog, drink, and chips, $5. Got to be happy with that. A local, I know you guys like hearing about American products that are available in the US and shocked at how much they cost. This is a local store that's opened up. Hostess, can you tell me the price of what this would be in the US? Hostess cinnamon streusel coffee cake, $21.95 for an 8-pack. I want to know what that is in the US. It's surely like $5, $8. Hostess coffee cakes. Dex, give me some Googles. And then we've got Hostess cupcakes. I don't know how many packet is in here, in each packet, but we've got $21.95 again. And then Cheeto. We don't have Cheeto puffs in Australia. We have different types of Cheetos. We got bacon and cheese, I think they are, but they're bowls. We can't get Cheetos like this in the US, and these, in Australia, and these were $12.95 for a packet of Cheetos. So things are more expensive in Australia, and then on top of that, import fees and things like that. So cinnamon coffee cake, no way, $3.48 for cinnamon coffee cake in Walmart. Hey Google, what is $3.50 US in Australian dollars?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey Google, what is $3.50 US in Australian dollars?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey
But I
Google,
thought
what
of
is
something similar?
what is $3.50 US dollars in
Sorry,
Australian dollars?
What are you asking?
$3.50 US dollars in Australian dollars.
350 United States dollars is approximately 532 Australian dollars and 8 cents.
So $5.30. $5.30, and they're selling it for nearly $22. God damn. I too love the Cheeto, puffy Cheetos. I don't eat them often, but they are tasty. Nice. That is the Aussie markup. Yeah. Beware is on vacation in a cabin in the woods somewhere. So they went to a fudge place. Tourists up here are known as fudgies by the locals and long-time visitors like me at this point, because fudge is a huge commodity here and on the island. Everyone has their favourite shop. Ours is Kilwin's. We got 5 pieces of fudge for sharing when we got home, some turtles for Jay's dad, and truffle sampler. Okay, I want to be a fudgy. So can you explain to me why you like fudge? I just can't understand. It's like, I don't personally like it. It's just like, I would rather eat anything else. I don't understand. It's like eating thick frosting. Totally. Like, don't get me wrong, I like fudgy brownies, but I just can't deal with actual fudge. I've never had it, so I'm not really sure. Okay. I prefer the butter-made fudge that is nice and soft. Okay. I think I had fudge when I was in San Fran. I was so excited, and we got like 2 or 3 different pieces. Couldn't do it. I love fudge. What is your favourite type of fudge? Now, don't get me wrong, there's bad fudge out there. I love fudge. To be honest, it's like small doses because it's so sweet, but it's so smooth. And when you add mix-ins, you want some variety. Okay. Rocky Road, okay. Rocky Road's nice. Better than Rocky Road where you just get marshmallows and nuts and then cover it in milk chocolate. That's the best. I need the recipe for that lemon fudge for my husband. So here, I can't read anything. I tried. There's vanilla and there's lemon that I can make out the words. This one says maybe salted chocolate caramel, mint chocolate chip, dark dun. I don't know what that says. Dark dun chocolate. Cookies and cream, I assume. Yo, Amanda, how you doing? Doing good. How you doing? We're talking about fudge. Are you a fan of fudge? Are you with the anti-fudge gang with me? Get on my bandwagon or get on theirs. We got maple pecan, peanut butter, cherry walnut chocolate, salted caramel chocolate, and regular chocolate. Okay. And you just have a little bit of time. The fudge bandwagon is the best. Like the consistency of fudge, I guess too, it's creamy but doesn't melt like... Okay, so maybe I've had the wrong fudge. Because the fudge that I had is like, it was like, I wasn't really creamy per se. I would say it's more like crystallized. I think you've had shit fudge. Okay. Well, send me or tell me where I can get good fudge. But I'll take these. These turtles? I love turtles. I'll be turtling all day. So turtles, from my understanding, are nuts with caramel covered in chocolate. They're most famous from New Orleans. Is that correct? Smoochies. Okay. Turtles are nice. Hey Google, what is a turtle chocolate?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You never understand me anymore. Hey Google, what are turtle chocolates?
Turtles frequently mentioned on the web include sea turtle, tortoise, box turtles, and others.
Hey Google, what are the turtle candies?
On the website demetsturtles.com, they say, free ingredients that can perk up any palate a day. Turtles registered clusters are bursting with crunchy pecans, creamy caramel, and all wrapped up in luscious chocolate.
Yeah, yum. I could make them right now and I would be in heaven. You had bad fudge. When it crystallized, it means it's old or the sugar crashed out. It's like when you mess up caramel, it splits. Okay, believe me, if I thought they'd survived the trip, I would have sent some. Jay had to talk me out of trying due to experience delivering chocolate even in the States. It goes stale fast. Does it? Okay. The relationship with Google is over. Yeah. I love these though. Send me, oh my God, I love... I like never really had a box of chocolates before. Exceed got me a really nice box of, I think there was 9 chocolates for my birthday. And I just get I get very excited. It just feels all fancy when you get a box of chocolates like this. They look so good. When we were kids, we used to have a Whitman sampler. That was lush. Like my favorite one in there. But I can never get it anymore. It's like a cherry with like cherry liquor, but like non-alcoholic, and then it's covered in chocolate. So you bite into it, and the cherry juice just, oh god damn! I haven't had them since I was a kid, but I just remember them so fondly. Also, you remember the bottles of like liquor, like they look like bottles of Jim Beam or whatever, and they were like chocolate. Oh my god, I remember them as kids. I don't even know where you get them or whatever, but I still dream of them. Chocolate cherry bombs or whatever they're called, and chocolate whiskey bottles. Luminology, welcome in. You can still get them, the cherry ones? Or the both, really? Oh my God. So yesterday we did a pizza party at my mum's house for my stepdad's birthday. This is the setup we did. So we're on their balcony. Oh, hold on, let me replay that. They were really organized. So I said I didn't want to do, last time I didn't want to do, we did the bases, the pizza oven and the toppings, and it was a lot of work. So this time my brother, who's a chef, he prepped all of the ingredients and it was just so much easier. But oh my dude, like that bench height was like this. So I'm making pizzas like with my back. So I got a little bit of a sore back. Is this a family thing again? Yeah, it turns out that we're now the paid help that was like catering for 30 people, but it was nice. And then we were there. We set up at like 11:30 by the time the pizza oven came, and we made pizzas until 1:20 and then I went up and I went to the movies with girlfriends and watched It Ends With Us. Really good, really good. Maybe one more then, say the oven broke or something. My stepdad said, he goes, what did he say? He goes, possession is 9/10 of the law, right? And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, the pizza oven's here now, so it can stay here, right? I was like, no way. This is all the dough. We made 24 bowls of dough for 24 pizzas. We ended up making, I think, 16. And they were going to make some that night if necessary. Not with the pizza oven, because I turned that off and I unplugged it to make sure they couldn't use it without me. But yeah, it was pretty good. I think they had like 26 people there in total. And so 16 pizzas. We tried to pump out as many as we could until everyone was full. We made a few extra and left them there. But yeah, my stepdad was really happy. It was the least we could do. Pad Thai from Margot. Yum. That looks really good. God damn, that looks delicious. With so many pies, we need to get you some custom printed pizza boxes. Molly Pizzeria. That would be cool. Everyone keeps saying to me, that we should do a pizza business. I was like, no way, no way. Brownies are way nicer and pizzas are just too temperamental. Way more work, like ahead of time. I like it, but it's one of those things that I'd rather keep to just doing at home for family and friends and just enjoy. That being said, my skills are getting better with the little turny thing. Imagine a little molly box, that'd be cute. Maddie, I was proud of my fan folding different fruit in each one. Strawberry, blueberry, peach. Yum. Hey there, pumpkin. This looks great. What kind of, did you do like a jam or a jelly inside, or is it like cooked fruit? Looks good. I'm so proud of you, Maddie. Have you made crepes before? They look good. I was proud of my, I read that. Fresh fruit, yum. Guys, crepes, what's the recipe? Who remembers? What's the Molly recipe for crepes? Last but not least, beware campfire foods, s'mores, hot dogs, and my attempt at spaghettio campfire jaffle. Oh my God, you legend. It's my first with a real recipe, amazing. Look at this. I don't mind a s'more every now and then. I find them very, very sweet, but sometimes it's just nice to have them with a coffee, especially around a campfire. Damn! Does anyone remember the crepe recipe? It's super easy. It's 3, 2, 1. Some dogs. You did buy a jaffle thing. 3, 2, 1. 3 eggs, 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of flour is my crepe recipe. Look at that. Did you like it? How did it taste? Damn, that's very cool. SpaghettiOs. Very nice. All right, so today we are making something I have never made before and only eaten once, I think, when I was in the US. Coconut cream pie. And this was a redemption. I just got to ask you, do I make it with a pastry base or do I make it with a cookie base? The recipe that I found, oh, my stomach is grumbling. Let's have a look. Who has had a coconut cream pie before? Who enjoys it? I'm just trying to find whose redemption it was. I looked this morning and now I forgot. Need some practice getting the insides fully hot without burning the outside. Yeah, okay. Absolutely, we'll do it again. And I think I got Jay on board. Put a little bit of butter or something as well on the outside. It helps it go crunchy. Getting an actual jaffle maker. I showed him the VOD Willet Jaffle and he found the same product under a different name. Nice. And that's good because it's got to have the same, what do you call it? The same electric capability as because we've got stronger power in the Australia. I found out the voltage is higher or something like that. Can someone tell me? Coconut cream pie was a redemption from Beware. And then we've got M. Potzler. We're making your Californian Pizza Kitchen original barbecue pizza this week. And then next week we're going to make Tres Leches cake for Easy. And upside down pie for Dex next week, okay? So, coconut cream pie. I was looking at this one from Sally's Baking Addiction. It uses flaky pie crust. I was just going to use hers. But does it have to have a pie crust or could it have cookies? How does I've used that, was it good? Do you recommend any others? Coconut cream pie. What base does it have? So it says that we need eggs, corn flour, cornstarch, coconut milk, half and half. So we just make half milk, half cream. Sugar, sweetened shredded coconut, which we don't use. We don't have sweetened in Australia. Or I don't use it, so I just use regular. Butter, and then coconut extract. Then we've got a whipped cream topping, like a chantilly. Okay. We'll do the cream pie first before we do the nudes. Yeah, so it seems that everyone has a pastry crust. Can't speak for others, have only done that. Jay used her crust recipe with the great success. We liked it. Okay. Yeah, they seem to have a pastry crust. Okay. So we're going to have to make this pie crust, what I used. Homemade pie crust. Okay. Do I need top and bottom or much does this make? Okay, so we're going to need plain flour, butter. Just make yourself known there, Sensei. Welcome to Monday. We need flour, salt, butter, vegetable shortening, and ice water. Okay. So let's go in the back. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want a coffee. I'm tired today. I got home from the cinema. We went to the cinema after getting up early making pizza. I drove up an hour to the cinema. From there, we watched the movie. And so I had chippies. I had chippies and aioli come out during the cinema. We went to Gold Class with my girlfriends. And then halfway through the movie, then I got a cappuccino and some Maltesers. I've showed you guys Maltesers before, haven't I? Have I showed you Maltesers? You need to try these. So I got these at the cinema. The best thing, they're like Whoppers, but they're better. And you put them with warm popcorn. But I didn't have popcorn yesterday. I just snacked on these. Obviously, didn't eat many. But if you can find these, you need to get them. They are magic. They're the best. You need to try them. They're so good. So they look like this, and then they're very, very light inside. They're like malt. They're spectacular. Same, are they made by Mars, I'm pretty sure? Are they made by Mars? So it's the same chocolate as like a Mars bar or Snickers bar. You guys don't have Mars bars. You have Milky Way. No, yeah, Milky Ways. But they're so good. So they're like Whoppers, but better, less crunchy, better quality chocolate. You have to try them. No, I popped, I can't stop. Okay. I think I'll have a shot of coffee. Plain flour. God damn it. Flour, butter, easy. Now I popped, I can't stop. What is that a slogan for? Once you pop, you can't stop. Is that Pringles? Now I pop, I can't stop. Is it Pringles? It is, isn't it? Once you pop, you can't stop. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so flour. Easy. Has anyone never made pastry before? I want to know how, like, tips and tricks to make pastry. Okay, so one thing that I do differently that there's people are going to compare, I always use salted butter. Don't buy unsalted butter. It's stupid. Salted butter, it makes it taste better, gives better flavor by far. Then just don't add salt, extra salt. I add extra salt anyway, but it'll make your food taste better if you use salted butter. Okay, and then you don't have to pay, like, you save money. You don't have to buy another ingredient. Don't do that to yourself. Milk. I wonder what a Malteser would taste like in here. I won't. But if anyone has read the book It Ends With Us, I recommend the movie. Malt part would go pretty weird in the coffee. Yeah, but then it would just disintegrate, wouldn't it? Jeez. Okay. 315 grams, new scales. Do it. You're bad, Shay. That's very bad. Shouldn't let the intrusive thoughts win. Good morning, Nito. How have you been? Where have you been? Feel like we haven't talked to you in a while. You've left the community distraught. How dare you go on holidays? Okay, so 315 grams. I feel like this is more pastry than we need, but we'll just go with it. Better to have more and like freeze it than not have enough. Oh my God, why are you not mod anymore? What the heck? I didn't do that to you. I think it's funny, but I didn't do it. Hold on, let me mod you. But I checked. Probably after you timed me out last week. I thought that you were still there. Yeah. Guys, we should do a vote. Nito loves a good poll. Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Should we remod Nito? Nito can participate in her own poll. Okay. I can't make a poll on mobile. Warn ban. Okay, hold on. God. There we go. All right. Create a dashboard. Here we go. Roles manager. Stick up for my sword sister. There's going to be like one yes. And everyone will be like, no, mod me. Okay. NEATO. Anita, what is your, oh, that's not you. Is your display picture a burrito? Nito _ burrito. I've been having to go into the office. How dare they ask you to do that? Nito _ burrito. No, this isn't you either. What the heck? I was about to mod someone with 2 underscores. Do you have a display picture? You're missing the last underscore. Is it got 1 or 2 underscores? No. All right, let's just try this out and see if refresh. Is it you? There we go. We found you. Welcome back. Oh God. Hold on. Oh, 1 second. I must be allergic to Nito. As soon as I made a mod, I started to get allergies. We missed you too. Okay, so let's make some coconut cream pie, okay? So into our new set of scales, this is our new set of scales, second set. The other one went to the bakery. Oh my goodness. So I've been spending up. XC was like, we're gonna start making money because we've been spending. I spent like a few thousand, not a few thousand, over $1,000 last week on ingredients and equipment, and yeah, really $1,500, and then this week hopefully we will do our bulk package, so that'll be racking up the bills, guys, getting excited, getting it all ready, so it's all coming together now. Coconut cream pie pastry crust. Okay, so it needs 85 grams of butter. Are you guys excited? We did our first, our second order to a family friend, and it was funny because she bought it for her friend who was unwell, and then the plans fell through for them to catch up. So they had friends over and they just ate it. And she was like, she said, oh my goodness, I wanted to show, she said, by the time I got the idea to share it on social media, she said, we already ate it all. This was like $40 worth of brownies, which were like a big slab of, and their favorite was pistachio, which I'm all excited for, except I can't find Costco don't have pistachio butter in stock. So I'm gonna keep going like every week or check the updates on Costco, the Facebook page. Because if not, we have to do another flavor. We might do cherry ripe. So put your fingers together. I did look at the pistachio puppy, but you can get a big 5 kilo tub for $200, but it works out to be $4 per 100 gram, $40 a kilo, compared to the Pisti, the one I get from Costco, which I think is more intense pistachio flavor and better. It's from Italy as well, but it just has more intense flavor. That works out to be $2.70, $26 a kilo. So it's like way better for the price. Hold on. So you need to let me know if you want pistachio and I'll fight for it. I'll get some. But at the moment it's a bit hard to. Who likes cherry ripe? Australians, do you like cherry chocolate? 80. Yeah. We also have, they really like the Biscoff and the cookie dough. All right, so this needs vegetable shortening. Cherry ripe, yes. Look at this. What's a cherry ripe? 48. I think there's 48 chocolate bars in here, cherry ripe bars. They were like $15 off. So this is the thing at Costco. So if you buy one bar in Australia, it was $2.50 a bar at Woolworths, the grocery store, and it worked out to be $120 for this amount. If I bought this at Woolworths, I bought these for $25, I think, or no, maybe $35 for this. This is 46 bars. So it was on sale. I was like, I had to do that. I had to get it. And I was worried that it would be short dated, but it's due in December. So that's great. Then we bought some Bueno. There's only 10 in here, but these were $12 for 10 packets, which will be good. And then some Ferrero Rochers, just to start off with, just a small pack. So they will be toppings and mix-ins for the brownies. It's gonna be good. And no eating. They're gonna go to the cafe with no eating. Hey Google, add Kofa to my shopping list.
Okay,
So
I added cocoa to the list called shopping.
So this is vegetable shortening. Just a little bit hard to. 150 grams. And how much do I need? 130. Interesting. I couldn't do it. I'd be eating cherry ripes daily. I'm pretty good. I think the Ferrero Rochers I'll have to stay away from. They're my favourite chocolate. But I've definitely found having chocolate in your house all the time, you eat way less. Like you're less likely to binge. 130. I never really made pastry. Mods, can we add viewers, free viewers, to like the ban list? Roselli told me to do it 2 weeks ago and I forgot. Okay, I never really used shortening to make pastry before. So I always usually use butter, but we're following Sally. It's not chocolate that gets me, but hard candies I think if I had a choice and if I would have in my house like gummy bears versus chocolate, I would eat gummy bears. I have a weakness for like Starburst or gummy bears, gummy lollies. And not so much the sour ones, but I just love the chewiness of lollies like that. Yum. Like Coke bottles. Oh, I don't think I like Swedish Fish. I don't know if I don't think I. Who's had Swedish Fish before? Okay. So this recipe uses a pastry cutter. I'm using a grater, okay? I have clean hands. What we do, Skittles. Okay. Skittles are good. I don't remember the last time I had Skittles. We're just getting a grater and you just literally just grating cold vegetable shortening like this. Tried a Korean corn dog at the fair today. They had a regular one and they had one that was just cheese. Oh God, look, so no hot dog in it. It was cheese inside with a large cheese stick on a stick. Wow. Which one did you like? Did you try the cheese one or the hot dog? I didn't like Swedish Fish. They just weren't great. I don't mind them, but I have to be in the right mood to have sour gum. Yeah, I agree. We don't have Starburst in Australia. Starburst? Are they even in the world? Are they still running as a company? Or we just don't have them in Australia anymore? Okay. So just rubbing the inside of this with flour. Thank you, Nito. Updated words. And you can add other things that you think are bad or that are annoying. I got half and half. I didn't love either. That's unfortunate. Belgor and I were at Costco and we both agreed like the Costco hot dog is pretty dang good. For the price of it and the flavour, we were fans. Like I've never really enjoyed a hot dog before, but the Costco ones have me pegged as like, they're real good. They've got me in their grasp. Massive fan. The pork sausage, juicy, thick. The bun is okay, but the relish and the onion. And we were saying that like we would rather, like you know that when you get it, it's good, tastes good, you don't feel like disgusting after it. And rather than going out to get a meal, sometimes like you're really disappointed. Whereas like you can't go wrong with a Costco hot dog. Or Exceed really likes the pizza. He reckons Costco make the best takeaway pizza. You know, like better than Domino's, better than Pizza Hut. Costco pizzas are banging. This is really hard to grate. It's much harder than butter. Costco do the best cheese pizza. We like the pepperoni. It's something to do with their cheese. It's got cracked cheese. Plenty of Starburst in the US and then Starburst spin-offs drinks. Really? Okay. So we don't have any Starburst at all. I used to like their snakes, the Starburst snakes and the fruits. Is it like fruits of the forest or something? The apples and the lemons and the cherries. They were my favorite. I didn't like the, you know the squares, the Starburst squares? The only good one is the cherry. I love apple flavored candies and sodas, and I don't understand. We have such an abundance of apples in the world, but things aren't flavored apple for some reason. Like candies, grape, which is good, lemon. But why aren't more sodas apple flavored? Starburst jelly beans, they were the best, but they can discontinue them like 15 years ago. Nah. Molly has a thing for cherries. I fucking love cherries. I love cherries. Jarritos has it? The apple flavored? Okay. Oh my God, this bloody hell. Just trying to hold on to this. I think I've had Jarritos. Is it, you pronounce it Jarritos? Jarritos. I've had them maybe like 2 or 3 times. I can think of several beverages. Mexicans got it going on. None American that I know of. See, Mexicans. Jarritos, okay? I like a jarrito. I think you can get them from Mad Mex. I don't know, probably Guzman and Gomez. I've never been there. Still never had Guzman and Gomez. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Wait, you've never had Guz? No, never had Guz. Exceed has had once. When I was at the dentist one day, he went and got Guzman and Gomez, but I've never had it. Molly, you're missing out. You're missing out. Guzman and Gomez is so overrated. Make up your mind and then talk to me, okay? I think Fanta has green apple. Honestly, Fanta is like low tier. Sorry. Fanta, if I was going to choose a soda, Fanta would be far, far, far from the top. And there's like no flavor of Fanta that is good. Orange is the worst. When I was in Spain, they have like a pineapple flavored. I'm pretty sure. But Guzman, no, I keep thinking of Guzman. Fanta's bad. Fanta is close to the Shackster back in the day. Never heard of that. It might be the Faygo too, though. Okay. Who makes Faygo? Like what brand? Okay. Now we're into butter. So we're just grating. Instead of using a food processor, use a grater. Creates really nice strands, like thin strands of butter, and obviously vegetable solids here as well, vegetable fat. And that's going to create flaky pastry. So then just dip your butter in the flour, and the granules then don't stick as much to the grater. Dip it in again. So good. Sour apple and sour, ooh. Are they come in Fanta flavors? No way. Faygo is the brand, I think, maybe Midwest thing. I've heard of Faygo. I can picture it in my head. Do you know the last time I had a Slurpee? And before that, I don't remember the previous time. But Exceed and I, the day we got married, we went to the courthouse and there was like a delay. We must have arrived early. And so our time wasn't ready. So it was so hot in LA that day. We walked across the road from the courthouse and we went to a 7-Eleven and we got a Slurpee. And just funny things you remember, hey? It was cheaper to get a Slurpee than it was to get water. So we got a big ass Slurpee. Couldn't even tell you what flavour it was, but... hold on, there's different flavours of Mountain Dew? Oh no, yeah, like I just thought there was 2. Baja Blast and the regular. Does Mountain Dew taste like 7-Up? There's heaps now. God, I'm like sheltered living in WA, but living in this house. We don't try anything. My go-to is Coke Zero, Coke no sugar. But then last night I had Pepsi Max. Not too bad. Pepsi Max isn't as bad as I used to remember. Okay, so look at that. That's your dough. pastry dough, chunks of butter that will be kind of broken up into there. There's vegetable shortening, fabulous, and we're going to add in some cold water, okay? Speaking of cheap drinks, it's pretty common Mexicans to get their sodas in a plastic bag. I've seen that! Very similar to in, it reminds me of in Malaysia, you buy curry in a Ziploc bag. They put basic like a curry, scoop it in there, and then they spin it and they tie it off. And that's how they give you like mutton curry or whatever on the streets with your roti. You can like drink it with a straw. Be my boo. I think Canada have their milk in bags. Yes, milk bags. Just they're like, I was going to say something rude, but I won't. It's got to do with other bags of milk. So Mountain Dew released Diablo 4 flavoured, and it tasted like diabetes. India too have bag milk. Okay. We kind of have, there is some varieties of bag milk in Australia, but they're more like, it's actually bougier, fancier milk than you would expect. Okay, so I'm going to put some gloves on for this. So this is, I wouldn't even say it's a cheat way. This is the best way of making, better than a food processor, better than any other equipment. This is a really easy way to make amazing pastry, okay? Grated butter or shortening or both. And then we're gonna add in some cold water. Just putting my gloves on. The powdered milk bag. There's a Banniston Downs Dairy make bagged milk, but it's very expensive. It's like a compostable bag thing. It's got like, you pick it up from the side. All right, so all I'm doing is just breaking some of this butter up, the clumps, kind of distributes it evenly around. Must be a WA thing, maybe. Blame it on us. Okay. Just breaking it up like that. I just like wearing gloves when I do this because it doesn't go under my fingernails. That really irks me. All right. And then you make like a well in the center. What's that? Something in there. Okay. Cold water, ice cold water. Mix that in. Like I talked about in the past, you could use a bit of vodka instead of water. The vodka is going to be liquid, so it's going to bring it into a dough, but then it's going to evaporate really quickly. You never want to do 100% vodka. You need to use some water so that it activates the gluten and starts gluten being made. If you use 100% vodka, it's not hydrating the flour and helping the gluten be formed, so your pastry will just fall apart. Okay, so just kind of pressing this rather than kneading into a dough. And just kind of bringing the bottom to the top like that. There we go. And then the warmth of your hands is slightly warming the butter up as well. Okay, so just pushing it into a dough ball, kind of compressing it. over there. And then we're going to let this sit and rest. There we go. And I don't know if you can see from there, but can I just take the vodka without the pastry? See the speckled bits of yellow? That's the butter in there. It's going to create a really flaky pastry. It's going to be delicious. There we go. Have any small crumbs. There we go. Oh, something there. Beautiful. All right. I never really tested this too much, the difference of like rolling it out, then putting it in the pie tin and then letting it cool, or letting it sit, letting it rest, rolling it out, then letting it cool in the fridge. Like I've said before, is that making pastry like this isn't big in Australian culture. So until I started streaming, I'd never really made pastry dough from scratch before for sweet pies. I'd never really done many pies that were sweet in the first place. And if we did like apple pie, we would use puff pastry sheets. So it's definitely something that I'm learning more about. In the last 7 years, 7.5 years, I've made a few apple pies and fruit pies. I really like galettes, free-form pies without like a tin. They're really good. But yeah, probably could learn a few more tips and tricks. All right, so we'll let that sit. Who has had coconut cream pie before and knows what I'm talking about? Knows what we're making today? God, that's strong. Oh, coconut cream pie. So, from my understanding, it's like a coconut custard, like a coconut pudding. And then the things go in top. I had a vacation, ate it before I got a pinch. Nice. Are you still on vacation? Beware. My mother-in-law is a professional baker and her coconut cream pie is incredible. Okay, does she, what makes hers so good? Okay, so it wants me to roll this and, okay. It says, I like to make sure my pie dough is prepared before I begin making the coconut cream pie. I make pie the pie dough the night before so it needs to be chilled in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours before rolling out and blind baking. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to bring mine back out. It's been in the fridge for like, a whole minute. I'm going to roll it out, put it in a pie tin. Beautiful pie tin here. No, we got home shortly after stream started, been unpacking and making dinner. So you're away for a whole week? Is that right? You sound like Nara Smith. Who's Nara Smith? Sun to sun. Nice. Most importantly, did you have a good time? Okay, so this, you just want to spread it out so that it sticks. If there's any air bubbles when you go to knead or whatever, it won't. She's the trad wife all over TikTok who makes everything from scratch. Ah. See, I'm not on that TikTok train. It's really creepy at times. I saw a girl that did like stuff with her puppy. That sounds really creepy. Sounds really creepy. So she's like this Asian trad wife, and she like makes interesting videos, and then she like gets her dog and like pretends to like milk her dog. Does that sound weird? Wrong territory, Molly. Yeah, I'll have to show you a video. Hold on. I don't know how do you find someone you've recently followed? It is quite funny. Yeah, absolutely. It was really busy up there this time, but we almost went hiking, eating, so it doesn't affect us too badly. Larry's conked up nice. Well, the biggest fan of coconuts, I've never really had that kind of. Okay, my favourite is butterscotch pie. Ooh, banana pudding, yum. Okay, your activity. No hate against trad wives, is that they're doing what they love and doing what's for them. Recently deleted likes. I wish you could see who you recently followed. I don't know if that's... Okay. Looks like I don't really like much stuff. No. All right, I'll have to find it and put it in Discord. I don't know. But, oh. Alrighty. So, cover it. I like to just roll like to keep it kind of round-ish shape and just rotate it 90 degrees. Like that. Obviously, yes, you want to roll it, let it rest for a longer period of time, but if you can't, at least roll it out and then let it sit in the fridge for a bit. It's like some big chunks of the butter kind of softens, whereas the vegetable fat kind of stays solid. And when you bake it, what will happen is that it'll just leave a chunk there when it melts. Okay. Maybe just put a chunk of that in there. Who likes making pie? Versus who likes eating pie? When we were in... Yeah, so the first and only time I think I've eaten coconut cream pie was in Houston, Texas. 2 Girls, 1 Game and her lovely partner Ray took us to a I don't even know the name, but we just had like all these different types of pie. It was like a diner. It was like what you think of in an American movie, like a diner, and we just ordered like 4 different types of pie. It was amazing. There was like Mississippi mud pie, a coconut cream pie, I think a banana pie. It was very, very cool. Like I'd never been to a diner like that. The only diners we've ever really kind of been to is we had breakfast. But this was like we ate pie. It felt very like you just come out of like an episode of Seinfeld or something. All right, this is our pie. Popping that like that. Okay, just pushing in the edges. Pastry. Banana cream is good too. I'm talking about this banana pudding set in a graham cracker. Okay. Banana pudding pie. Okay. So, looking good, looking good. And then what I like to do is a little bit trickier, but we'll see if we can patch quilt this. Beautiful. And we're going to grab some scissors. We're going to trim around the edges. And the rest of this pastry will just go in the oven, not in the oven, in the freezer, I think. You want a little bit of overhang. Remember this last time? Because it kind of grips it to the side a bit so it doesn't drop down. And we're going to add the pie weights, and we're going to preheat the oven, which we should have done before. Okay. So the decoration that I usually do is just trim this to make it look a bit neater. Is I just usually press it in, but let's see what old mate here does. It's a very Australian thing to do and say, refer to someone as old mate. Old mate is anybody. Like you just, if you've referred to them in the past, you call them old mate. Hey Google, what does old mate mean?
An elderly man. On the website en.wiktionary.org,
No.
they say, an elderly man. We were sitting at the bar when old mate came and asked us for a cigarette. In general, any person whose specific identity can be deduced from context.
Yeah. Like, say if you're talking about someone and then you say, oh, old mate. Like, it's I think a very Australian British thing. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe a lot of other people do it as well, but. So here I'm just wrapping this inside itself, like that. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of add a little bit more here. It's a bit thinner, so we're just going to bulk it out a bit so you can feel a little bit stronger. And then we're just going to wiggle it. So go in and out like that. A bit thinner here. We're just going to tuck out some dough underneath. Just fattens it up. Look at that. It's a bit cute. Beautiful. So we're going to pop that in the freezer and get it cold. Help it relax. Then we're going to put some beads in there. So has anyone read the It Ends With Us book? Or Colette, forget her name, Colette, I was going to say Colette Dinnigan, but that's a designer. Colette something. No, but I nearly bought it. It's really good. trigger warning is like based around domestic violence and violence in relationships. But it really, Blake Lively does a really great job, and I think the way that it's one thing to like read it and like picture it in your head, the themes and things, but I think they've really done a great job to like discuss the topic and yeah, I just think it's really good. What are we talking about? The It Ends With Us movie. Okay. Should I just bake it now? I feel like I should just bake it now. I think I'm just going to bake it now. Wait till the oven gets hotter and just let it relax. Is there anything I can do with this rest of this pastry now? I really need hey Google, add small pie tin to my shopping list. Make some caramel tarts.
Okay, I added small pie tin to the list called shopping.
Jaffle pastries.
All right, playing Pasco's Pastries on Spotify.
What the fuck, Google? Hey Google, stop. Music. Do I have any food? I can give you a Malteser. You gonna eat
A
them?
few places near you. The first one is
Hey Google, stop music.
Why did you
The
decide
second
to
one.
make the biggest pie?
Because it's the only pie tin I have. I need a smaller pie tin.
That's a lie. You have the exact same one in the small red ones.
That's different. That's a quiche tin. Beach Boys. Is that Beach Boys? Is that Beach Boys? That was a really old bet. Google doing too much today. Copacabana. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. I'm pretty. Yeah, well, use a ramekin. But these are so cute. Look, the pie tin is different. Look at this. Let me explain. All right. He was right and I was wrong. I do have these, it seems. Oh, damn, I hate when he's right. No!
Delicious.
They both broke. Fuck. I'm blaming you now, Exceed. This is blaming on you. This is your fault. Oh, man. These were the cutest little things. They were like little cast iron pots. Oh, man. Montel curry. The little handle. They were like a. It was like a little miniature version of these with the lid and everything. The black ones. It was like miniature version. Look. They were black and matte and they were so cute. don't even think you can buy them anymore. Man. Now I have shit all over the floor. Little shards. I'm talking like a baby. Well, if it's any consolation, Exceed is not right anymore. No, he's still right because they're still up here. I could have done small ones. Look, but they wouldn't taste as good. Because they have to have this little, the lip on the side compared to this is a quiche tin, see? Whereas that's on the side. You work at Williams Sonoma, I can send you some. Oh, I couldn't ask that. It's okay. I'll just... Fucking everywhere, man. It's all good. It's all good. No point getting sad about broken cast iron. Not cast iron. If it was cast iron, it wouldn't have broken, would it? It's all good. No point crying over spilt milk. Shit happens. I didn't like them anyway. So, okay. We've got a little bit of extra pie dough, so we will use these. We don't have Williams Sonoma in WA. Why is that? Tay, is there one coming to WA? Girl, I wish. Because I would, lucky I'm not, like, would make my job easier. What do you mean? Okay. I don't know if we've got enough to make two. We need more Williams Sonoma. I'm lucky I'm not like photographing as much as I used to, because I used to make every excuse to buy new props. But that being said, I'm gonna have to start taking brownie photos. Maybe I need some brownie props. Lifestyle images of the brownies. So people can visualize how the brownies would look in their house. We have business accounts, but shipping outside the US is... crazy. It is. Shipping's the worst. That's what, like, we're trying to finalize our design for our shipping boxes. And it's one thing, like, I need them now, and they're going to take production and then shipping time. But then to get a better price on shipping, the longer it takes, the cheaper it is. But then I want a cheaper price, but I want it now. So it's a little bit hard. Okay, so just rolling this inwards like that. Hello, Romeo. How can I help you, sir? Look at that. So, just little crimples. I'm so surprised no one's read the book. You need to read it. Colette Hoover, I think that's her name. Read the book, or just go and watch the movie, but reading the book and watching the movie is good. I suggested it to my mum, so she took it to her book club, and they loved it as well. So now they're going to watch the movie. Okay, and this one, I don't know if you're going to fit, my friend. You're too little to fit in here. Goddamn. Watch out. Alright, this one's going to be not as exciting. Maybe we do like a chocolate mousse or something? What do you think? We could do caramel. We could do chocolate mousse, like a quick mousse. Okay. She's going in. Like a chocolate tart, like a, you know what's really yummy? Chocolate cardamom coconut tart. It's like uses dark chocolate with coconut milk. Oh God, it's so yummy. I'm gonna regret not putting beans in that little one, those little ones, but whatever. Jam on the bottom. I got some marshmallows. We can like make a smaller one maybe. Okay. So, pie done. Next thing, coconut cream pie. Let's go. 4 large egg yolks. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. Sorry to rain on your parade there, Nito. So, coconut milk, we need corn flour, eggs, coconut milk, shredded coconut from the back. Okay. Cuatro ovos. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need coconut, shredded coconut. We need coconut milk. Coconut milk. What else? Corn flour, cornstarch. Cornstarch. I'm going to regret making this much. Because when I go to my mum's house, she's going to give me cake. Leftover cake from yesterday's birthday party. Can you freeze coconut cream pie? We need a smaller pie tin for future. We've got a whole week to eat it. We're making bagels on Wednesday. No sweet stuff on Wednesday. No sweet stuff on Friday. Doubt it, but good try. Good try. Okay, so the thing we do now is pie crust we've already done. Whisk the egg yolks, corn flour together, set aside. Whisk the coconut milk half and half and granulated sugar in a saucepan, okay? Good one. We'll go this way. You need to add pie dishes to your Amazon wish. Oh, what else is there? What? I need a small Amazon wish list. You need to remind me like that. Nita, that's perfect. When I say that I need something or I'd like something, remind me to put it on my list there and then. What? This is old? Huh. Oh. These are the things I already have. What? I don't want them. Nordic ware pans, one day, Pyrex, ice cream mixing bowls. Don't need that. Shaved ice, come on, winter, summer. Need to add a notepad to use for tracking what you need to add to your wish list. That would be also beneficial. Pie dish small. No, I don't want ramekins. You're too small. Pudding bowls, no. Don't use glass. Don't use glass, guys. Don't use glass. Always ceramic. Maybe I should just get the aluminium foil ones. They're cute. All right, I need to do this later. This is not productive. We're cooking around here. Okay. So, into a bowl. We're just going to use this one because it's semi-clean. Okay, 4 egg yolks. We're making coconut cream pie. Is it the best type of pie? What is the best type of pie? Maybe we should do an all things pie stream one day and try all the flavors of pies that I've never had. Like blackout pie or something? Is it blackout pie or blackout cake? I look forward to them not being added. Cherry pie. I don't think I've ever made a cherry pie. I've made, or blueberry pie? Have we ever made a cherry pie? Hey Google, add pie dishes to my shopping list. Amazon.
Sure.
Would prove
I
Nito
added
wrong.
pie dishes to the list
Bounty
called
pie.
shopping.
What's a bounty pie? Is that on someone's head? But see what I did there? Okay. Did you say blackout pie? Or did I hear, yeah, is there something called a blackout pie? Strawberry and rhubarb pie. Never had that. What about apple and rhubarb pie? Better. 30 grams of corn flour. I'm going to use a whisk. Zero it. Never heard that before. What would it, I don't know. Maybe it's a cake. Maybe I'm getting confused. Maybe it's a cake. $30 grams of corn flour. Oh. These scales confuse me. But don't worry, I bought another set when I... Now it's saying 34. Are you kidding? It's 27 there, 28, 29. And then you move it. It's saying 39, 38. Why did I do that? Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh God, I'm just gonna stick with it now. I picked it up and zeroed it for some stupid reason. I wonder if Google expects an Aussie accent because your voice almost never triggers mine. Maybe twice a year. Yeah, maybe it's just used to my, it's trained to my voice. Yeah. They should be trained. You never let your AI out without being trained. Okay, so corn flour, cornstarch, mixed with 4 egg yolks. Whisk it till it's nice and smooth. Beautiful. Now, into here, we're adding $14 ounces. Hey Google, what is 14 ounces in milliliters?
14 fluid ounces is 414.029 milliliters.
Okay, it's roughly the same. Coconut milk. And then it wants half and half, so we're going to do half milk, half cream. Make you feel good. Okay. She asked me for 240 meals. So that's 1 cup, roughly. Got to keep it on a leash if you can. Yeah, keep your AI on the leash. Mish Mish, hello, welcome in. Hi guys. Pull up a chair. We are learning to make coconut cream pie for the first time. Is it the best type of pie? There is. What is your favorite? Hello, thank you for the raid. Thank you for choosing our community in your not so tiny kitchen. Coming into our not so tiny kitchen too. Yeah, taste still tastes good. That's good. Hello, everybody. What was Mish Mish making today? Okay, half and half, so half milk, half cream. We didn't have that in Australia, so just made it up. 130 grams of sugar. Guys, my name is Molly. We're a cooking stream here on Twitch. We make food fun fumbles. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in Australia time zone, so it's Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night if you're in North America. Pull up a chair. This is a little bit of who we are and what we do. Buongiorno. All right, here we go. Oh. Why is my camera not working? Come in. Hello? Mods, can you tell Exceed that prep 1 is not working, please? Love the sequence. Thank you. How's everyone's stream? Greetings and salutations. Hello. How is your stream? What are we cooking? Salmon and steak rice balls. Yum. I love a good steak ball. Or rice ball, I mean. Okay. Coconut cream pie. We're making a recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction. Tastes pretty good. Okay, so into this bowl, saucepan, we've added milk, coconut milk, milk and cream to make half and half. Then some sugar. With the coconut milk, half and half, granulated sugar and salt. Whisking occasionally, we're going to bring it to the boil. Boil for 2 minutes, then reduce heat to medium-low. Once boiling, remove about half of the mixture. Okay. And then we're going to add it into our 4 egg yolks and corn flour or cornstarch here. The shrimp was great. Lovely. Well, thank you for bringing your community here. Hope you've had a great weekend. I think the raid swept it away, but the blackout pie seems to be chilled chocolate pie made from Greek yogurt. Okay. Where did you hear about blackout pie to begin with? I was confused, but if it was blackout pie or blackout cake. I'd heard of blackout something, blackout dessert. Hey Google, what is blackout cake?
According to Wikipedia, blackout cake, sometimes called Brooklyn blackout cake, is a chocolate cake filled with chocolate pudding and topped with chocolate cake crumbs. It was invented during World War II by a Brooklyn bakery chain named Ebbinger's in recognition of the mandatory blackouts to protect the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Yeah, so it's blackout cake that I was getting confused with. Blackout cake. Okay, so shredded coconut's gonna go over here. I don't know what we're doing with the shredded coconut. Keep those yolks moving, don't scramble, da-da-da. Warm the cool pie crust. Refrigerate for 3 hours. Ugh, we're not gonna do that. Chocolate, chocolate, then guess what? The next thing is more chocolate. Okay. So after we do the coconut cream pie, we're gonna be making peanut butter noodles. So it's a riff off this recipe that I put on my site, which is peanut butter udon. But instead of udon, we're going to use hand-pulled noodles. Needs more chocolate. Yesterday, we were saying something similar because we were making pizza and my mum kept talking about meat lovers. She wanted meat lovers pizza. And so we were like, it's one of those things you had to be there. It was funny, but we were like, guess what mum wants? Meat lovers. What are we going to make? Meat lovers. And then I'm like, oh, what flavour should we do? And my brother was like, I think we need a meat lovers. One of my cousins makes her spag bowl with peanut. Oh, okay. It's different. Interesting. More chocolate is on the board for 300 points. Could always use more chocolate. Could always. So why did she decide to make spaghetti bolognese with that? With peanut butter? Does she like it like that? Is this like her secret ingredient that makes her famous peanut butter spag bowl? All right, everyone shut your eyes. Okay, we're going in. Hey, that makes it a bit clearer. So we're bringing this to the boil. Then we're going to add some to our bowl here. You can see the bowl. Corn flour mix. Yeah, it's her special recipe. And you think it's foul. Can you really taste the peanut butter? I just don't see how, I want to know how that came about. How she was like, was it a happy little mistake that one day she was just making toast and then she thought, oh, I'll put some in the spaghetti bolognese? How did that come about? And do other people like it? Does she make it often? Peanut butter with tomato? I couldn't even imagine peanut butter with tomato sauce. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, look at you, Nito, you little social butterfly. Knowing all the people. I put crunchy peanut butter in my chicken ramen. Yeah, that's good. I don't see an issue with that. That's like what we're going to do today. Look, I've never heard anyone request it for a family event. Put it that way. Ever had peanut butter? Oh, we did. We used to do peanut butter. We used to do the burger show where often we would do different types of burgers. It was really fun. We can do it again. But currently we're hooked on pizza. But peanut butter, unsweetened peanut butter in a burger is actually quite nice. Because it melts and it's not that like gluiness in your mouth. It is quite good. I'm very keen. So peanut butter with soy, chili is going to be really yummy. And then like chili oil, and then you add some snow peas and then mushrooms and then fold that through noodles. It's really good. Or even, yeah, like Shay said, get some ramen noodles and then just like mix some peanut butter through it. It's really tasty. And it also, like the fat content in the peanuts will reduce the spiciness of your ramen. And it's a really great way of like shin ramen with peanut butter and like an egg yolk. Oh, yum. So good. My local Chinese buffet had some really good peanut buttered chicken and it's so creamy and crunchy, and would love to know how they make it because I've never seen any of it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Peanut buttered chicken. All right. So here we are. We're just bringing this to the boil, or we could turn it up a little bit. And I'm going to take some of that and put it into the eggs. So this is called tempering. So basically you're preparing the eggs to increase their temperature slowly while whisking in the hot liquid. So it's going to increase the temperature so they don't scramble. Like that. And then when we add this liquid back into the saucepan, it's going to thicken when the egg yolk, the proteins in the egg yolk, and then the starches in the cornstarch, corn flour, will start to swell. There we go. And it'll start to thicken nicely. All right. Turn that heat down. Sounds very interesting. Okay. So turn this heat right down. Like that. And then we're gonna keep whisking this. Scrape the bowl. This is the Elgato Face Cam Pro. If anyone, quality of the camera is so good. Exclamation mark Elgato. It's a sponsor of the stream. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Look at that. So we're just keeping heating. See how thick it's become? It's on low. Need a exclamation mark Elgato. So this camera is Elgato Face Cam Pro. Then we've got the key lights here and then the arms. So it comes out like that so you can move it around. It's the best upgrade. To move it around the kitchen, follow me wherever I need to go. Look at this. Insert filling. Doesn't it look good? Thank you, Mish Mish. If you use the link, you can get, I think it's a discount on the Elgato website. I think it's 5%, which is good. Or look on Amazon if you're in Australia specifically. All right, turn the heat off. So this is like we would call this a custard in Australia, but it's like a pudding, coconut pudding. Yum. Okay, I think that's thick enough because as it cools, it will thicken even further. Yum. I still don't have that much experience with custards and things like that to know when it's thick enough to then, like for a pie. I'm saving up to get Mr. B some of the Elgato panels for his birthday. What colour are you going to go with? White or black or blue? Okay. Remove from heat and stir in the coconut, butter, vanilla and coconut extract if using. Slow and steady, pour the whisk, thicken and bubble. Stand and use caution when the bubbles burst. Whisk and cook for 1 to 3 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds, which I think we did. Okay, so now we need 1 cup, so 80 grams of shredded coconut. Maybe a mix, so it's like art, nice. The only thing is that we have the black and we have the white. The fabric is slightly different, the material that it's made from. I love them. I think they're so good. Shredded coconut. We'll just do 1 cup. I won't weigh that. I will. How much did I say? 80 grams. A bit more. He makes music so dull. Yeah. I like the white a bit more than the black, but it just because it looks a little bit more artistic, like its style looks good. But the black is good. I don't know about the blue. I think the blue is the same, but you can't quote me. Don't you dare quote me. I don't know about the blue ones. Okay. So this is the Press there. Like that. Beautiful. We got to do 2 tablespoons of butter. Next thing. Ooh, this girl is on fire. There we go. Mix that through. I don't know if I want to use coconut extract. Yes or no? What do you think? I have it, but I don't really use it very often. Okay, let's have a taste of this. Do you think it needs it? I don't know. Oh my God, this is delicious. I don't think it needs it. It's like a Bounty bar in custard. God damn, that is good. Oh my God, that is divine. Okay. So, what we're going to do, so what it wants is to cool the filling. Pour the warm filling into the cooled pie crust. Oh, okay. It wants us to cool, what? I don't really want to do that. This is hot. This is not warm. So a Bounty is like Almond Joy, but with no almonds. It's like a chocolate bar you can buy in Australia with milk chocolate. It's delicious. Oh my God. That is sensational. Okay. I'm just going to put this in the fridge by itself then, for now. I don't know what's happening there, but let's get started on some noodles and we'll figure it out later. Okay. These are hand-pulled noodles from Costco. I like Turkish delight, Bounty Turkish delights. Yeah, I like it, Turkish delight too. Hand-pulled noodles, like that. We're using the recipe from the site that is, if anyone wants this, by the way. That's the recipe we made. So peanut butter udon recipe. We're gonna make that with, instead of udon noodles, we're gonna use ramen or like pulled noodles. Okay? So, this is super easy and quick, which I love. Cook time 15 minutes, total time 30 minutes. Shall we do chicken? Shall we do chicken with it? We like a bit of chicken. But we need peanut butter, soy sauce, honey, garlic, ginger, Szechuan chili oil, which is another recipe from the site, hot water, chicken, spring onion, mushroom, snow peas, noodles. Easy. So while that cooks, I thought I had a chicken breast out, but I might not have. Snow peas. You can add heaps of other veggies if you want, whatever you have available to you. Let's go get it. Just gonna defrost some chicken. Okay, so let's check out this. I think we should be able to take out the pie things now, the pie weights. I don't think it's going to slip. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Ow. It's hot. Yeah, it looks good. They told us a few of the crates have been missing and they had to repack them. We got home, they were unpacking. We didn't notice anything missing. Oh, you were blind baking? I thought it was a feeling. No, we blind baked so it doesn't slip down the sides because there's so much. It's a very flaky pastry with vegetable shortening, which I've never really used in a pie before, and butter. So my pastry is all butter, but I think vegetable shortening, from my understanding, adds more flakiness. If anyone can confirm. Yeah, fucked up there. Just want to see if I can push that, so because there's a hole here and here where I told you that the vegetable shortening would melt, and it didn't. Hello, Tubby. Good morning. All right. Into the oven. This is Chester, Bulbesta. Okay. So, excuse me. How many people eat noodles often? Whether it be ramen, whether it be in any other form, like noodle soup. How many people eat noodles often? Pasta. It's kind of like what we refer to as pasta, some people refer to as noodles. Yeah? Iris, how do you eat them? What's your favourite way to eat noodles? How would you most commonly eat them? Okay. Hello. Love noodles? Pretty princess, yeah? Okay. So chicken's there, but we're going to chop that last. Does anyone know why? Why are we going to leave the chicken last to chop? We're going to do our mise en place, get everything else ready, and do our chicken last. Spring onion. Cross-contamination, it's raw meat, yes. It means primarily for us, less bacteria, but it just means that you don't need to get another chopping board. If you do your vegetables first and then your raw proteins last, it means that you can do everything with one knife and one chopping board. Yeah. Most common spaghetti, but I also make a lot of ramen and sopa de fideo. What is that? Soup of Fido, dog. I always have a case of Fideo on hand. Fido? but you can't snack on it if you leave it. This is true. But we're going to chop it. It's going to be raw. You can't snack on raw chicken. Short, very thin pasta, very much. Ooh, okay. Fideo. Galileo, fideo. Oh, mamma mia. Cheap as it gets, okay. So, spring onion, this is just chopped and you can get like a plate out and then put all your veggies on a plate. So the dogs have come out of their hiding because they like chicken, but we've recently found out they're allergic to it, especially Chester. So it could be Romeo as well, but because he's a black dog, it's harder to recognise. He doesn't show up on his paws, whereas Chester in the recent few weeks, his paws and fur's gone really pink. So there's no chicken for them. Video magnifico, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. There we go. Spring onion, or scallion, or green onions, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got snow peas, the best peas. Prove me wrong. Sugar snap is pretty good, but I am pretty partial to a snow pea. You can just see you beware. Welcome home. Hope you have a great sleep. Okay. Move you a bit closer. Okay. So my strap with snow peas, I stack, okay? Stack them all the same way. Round belly goes like that, like a boat. Stack them like that. And then you go top, flip them around, and then your tail, like that. And then 2 or 3 times, chuck them there. If you want, you can just put them side by side, go like this and just tap them like that so they all line up. Top, flip, and tail. Doesn't matter what size they are as long as they're the same. They're even. You itchy chewy. Dry pasta gets browned in a pan of oil, then chopped up your onions, garlic, then chicken broth, nor tomate bouillon, which is sufficient, but really just as a base if you want to add more. So, okay. Interesting. What was the last thing that you had to eat? If you had candy at your desk, tell me. If you've been snacking on a pastry, tell me. If you haven't had anything to eat all day and you're fasting, tell me. What was the last thing you had to eat? I had a Tim Tam. Okay. What flavour? I will judge you. Grumpy. Double coat. Okay, good. Double coat's good. You're allowed. Homemade egg and cheese muffins. Well, Nito, there's no photo in Discord, so maybe I'll unmod you again. Cotton candy? You mean the actual cotton candy? You had fairy floss? We call it fairy floss in Australia. That's a late night snack, Shay. That is a stimulant to keep you awake from all these streams. I suppose I approve. Keeps you awake, keeps you here. I meal prepped like 12 of them and we keep them in our freezer. but then you didn't meal prep them and take a photo. That's double bad, Nito. You're just digging yourself a hole. Digging yourself a hole. And then we got mushrooms already pre-cut. Amazing pistachio cream tart with blackberries on top. Pretty princess. This is, God, I love living above a European bakery. Oh my goodness. I'm about to cook some teriyaki salmon. Yes. All right, mushrooms like that. Heaps of veg. Does anyone know the trick with mushrooms? If you want them to get the best out of mushrooms and you want the optimum vitamin D, does anyone know what to do with the mushrooms? A little trick that I may have told you before. Oh my God, this coconut cream pie is delicious. So with mushrooms, they're like sponges, right? And they absorb vitamin D. So if you think in advance, unlike me, put them in the sun for like 30 minutes. They'll absorb the vitamin D and they will pass on that nutrition to your body. Yeah. Noto was digging themselves a vacation from modding. I applaud this. Don't listen to Kerry. Kerry the trolling. Kerry, that's not nice. Saying that she wants to hide from me. Okay. Snow peas done. Mushrooms done. Spring onion done. Chicken not done yet. So we're going to do that. Hello. Do you like snow peas? They're not big fans of my snow peas instead of chicken. No. Have you ever thought auditioning for a cooking competition? Nah. Like, I don't want to be... I couldn't think of anything worse than being the focus on me. But here I'm just cooking with friends. I like that idea. And my future is brownies. My future is brownies. I did get asked to audition for a show once, but I don't like the drama. Like, you're under the like scrutiny, but also like you're really dependent on like the producers and how they edit you and how they make you look, and that would worry me. It was for My Kitchen Rules, I think. It was a few years ago. I got a message and like from a recruitment company thing, and I was like, thanks, but nah, just not for me. I don't even watch it. Like, I don't... Yeah. How many of you guys watch MasterChef? MKR is really drama-packed. Like, the idea of just how they edit it. I haven't watched it in years, but how I've seen them edit it, and they like make people look really gossipy, or they make them look really negative. I don't know. Everything for the views. But I think like, if anything, MasterChef was better. Would be cool. But you would have to like this with this other show that we looked at. You need to like leave your house, like your home, for like, I think it's like 2 or 3 months, and you can't talk to anyone. It's like you can't really have contact with your friends and family. I don't know if I could. I don't want to do that. Like, leave Exceed, and what happens if something happened? It would be cool for education wise, but I don't want to be a chef. I would like what you get out of like celebrity status would be. It would be good for your career of what you choose to do, would be amazing. It would be really great for education. You get to learn a lot and get to meet a lot of people. I think that would be pretty cool. Would you do it if you got the opportunity? If someone's come up to you and said today, we'll pay your rent and your bills for 3 months, would you come on our show? What would you say? Like a reality show. Could be cooking, could be the housewife show. Could be Farmer Wants a Wife. Could be 90 Day Fiancé or whatever. Is that what it's called? What's the marriage one? Married at First Sight. Okay, it's out of here. While I'm in the back, I'm just getting peanut butter, soy sauce. Washing my hands from the raw chicken. All right, peanut butter, soy sauce, sesame oil, if you want. If I was a something, where would I be? There it is, sesame oil, soy sauce, peanut butter. Hey Google, add peanut butter to my shopping list. Oh my God.
Got it. I added peanut butter to the list called
Head Up Broccoli, welcome in. Nice name. Meet Nito Burrito. And who has a good pun? Watching Hell's Kitchen and MasterChef US. Really only watch MasterChef because Gordon Ramsay, is he still on it? I have no idea. Oh, you came in on the raid. Beautiful. Well, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. If this is another welcome reminder, if you've come over in the raid or you're here for the first time and you haven't hit the follow button, do that. Come and hang out with us. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so chicken. Chicken. And then we're gonna get, oh, I forgot the honey. Honey makes you what? And you'll say funny. Honey makes you what? Honey makes you funny. Okay. Doesn't make you runny. Dex. Okay. I'm gonna say okay, maybe 2 or 3 more times. Is the music on? Yes. Boring song. Garlic ginger. We should start cooking our noodles. Pastry's looking good. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. So this recipe you could make with pork, chicken like we're doing, you could do beef, you could do vegetarian. Is peanut butter udon from missmollymakes.com. Good night. Thanks for being here. Okay. Add these in. Not the spring onion. Oh no, not the spring onion. Oops. I didn't realize it was hiding under the snow peas. Whatever. It's your lucky day. Or unlucky day. You get to be cooked. Alright. Beautiful. Heaps of veg. You could do carrot in there, you could do anything. Thank you for cooking such bomb food. Thank you. Soul. Good night. Have a lovely sleep. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the follow button. If you like the content, consider subscribing, cheering, tipping. It helps me keep cooking. It's my job. This is what I do. And if you like it, you have the possibility of, you have an opportunity to support the content, me friends. Whoop. Okay. Garlic. We need a new goal. Maybe we just do groceries. Groceries. There's no link there. Exclamation mark tip should have a link. We should update that, mods. Bad Molly community. We haven't been up. What would you recommend making with crab? I've got some, but also the only one of us that'll eat it. Okay, when you say crab, what type of crab do you have? Do you have fresh crab, canned crab, peeled crab, crab in a shell, soft shell crab? What type of crab you got? Singapore crab's good. Crab cakes are really good. Frozen crab legs. Okay. Do you want to make them with the shell on, or are you going to peel the crabs? Nito, can you think of it like a blurb and then send it to him and he'll update it? I'll give you the control. Make sure it's nice. Not too sassy. Because he'll want me to think of something and then I won't be able to think of something. So you should go Asian with any crab. Coconut milk, spice, garlic, ginger, heat. I should come here when I'm hungry. You should look up Singapore crab. Yeah, soy sauce is really good. I've never had it with coconut milk really, but chili crab is really good if you like spice. Crab cakes, crab mac, yeah. Crab mac and cheese. Not from here. Trying to peel this garlic. Crab bao. Peel the crab. Mix. I would do just if you really wanted to go simple, get some bao, and then just get chili, garlic, ginger in some butter. Heat that up. Bit of maybe like a little bit of soy sauce, a bit of MSG in there if you wanted to as well, and then just mix your crab through that. Heat it gently, and then put that through pasta or some bao. Coconut milk for everything, yeah. Okay. You make bao without those bamboo crate thing? Yeah, you can. If you get them frozen, like if you buy them from the grocery store frozen, they come in a packet, just pop that in the microwave. Or put it in, what I found is getting a Ziploc bag, put like 4 or 5 of them, depending like per person, I'd say 3, if they're like this big. Pop them in a Ziploc bag, close it, microwave it. Steam bag. It's amazing. Little trick that I picked up the last few weeks. Hello, Romy. Okay, so that's what it's turning out like. We've got our water here that we're waiting to boil. So what I'm doing is just gonna pop that there, whack it onto really, really high heat, and there we go. Hello, dogs. So here we've got peanut butter. We're gonna grate the garlic as well as the ginger. We could use a press. I just have an issues with coconut. I've never liked the taste of it. That's okay. You can do some really yummy dishes without coconut milk. Garlic, ginger, delish. soy sauce. Oh, I got the wrong one. This is dark soy. But that would still be okay. That's some darker, richer colour and flavour. But primarily we use light soy. Okay. And we're going to go in with so about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, like that. I'm just going to use all of it because there's not much left in here. And then honey, 1 to 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add some sesame oil. It's not in the recipe, but just because I like it. And finally, some Szechuan chili oil. This is from the site. It's coming out the sides. Cool, we love that. All right. And then you just mix it into itself. You can microwave it so that the peanut butter kind of softens, but it's pretty good. So garlic, ginger, nice and heavy. Add some sweetness from the honey. And then we're going to thin it out with some water, just so that it's a bit more saucy. You can use some of the hot water that the noodles cook in. Delish. How do you make garlic butter? Just saute garlic and butter, then strain. You don't need to strain. You can leave it in there. If you want to, just cook it really lightly and don't cook it for too long and too high a heat, you can use regular butter. You don't need to clarify. But I would get really finely grated garlic, or even use a crusher, and then heat your butter up. Put the garlic in there, warm it up, saute it, then put the crab claws in there. I would go peeled because I don't like to use my hands. So you can pre-peel them if you want. Warm it up, mix it around, and then you're good to go. That's delicious. So, into here. And add some salt. Like that. I'm a little impatient. I'm just going to add the noodles in now. It's hot, but it's not boiling. There we go. So these are hand-pulled noodles. And then they'll fall into there in a minute. So, hand-pulled noodles like this, they just come from Costco. Very good. All right. Let's look at this pie casing. I can't tell how much I appreciate all the... Nice! No worries. That's what we're here for. You ask questions. If you don't know anything, I'll answer, and the community will answer. We work together. Okay. It hasn't browned very much, but I think that is because of the shortening. I don't know. I don't have too much experience with shortening. Is that dark enough? I think that looks good. It's a little bit lighter on screen. That looks good, right? Never seen noodles come in a box like that. It's not very common. They're just from Costco. I think that's why it's like that. Okay. So it wants me to cool this base before we put the filling in there. So it's good enough that you can pick it up and it will come out. Slides around. So try and cool this off as quick as possible. Little mini ones, they shrunk down, but they're okay. During the stream, did you learn something new? Did we make you hungry? Yeah. Nice, thanks Nito. Good job. Okay. Open up the plans of damn you're free. That's exactly what I need, a handheld coconut cream pie. Well, that you're in luck then. All right. No knives allowed. All right, so while we're here, while we're waiting, we need to talk about Wednesday. Okay, you're in trouble. No, of course you're not. I want to know bagels. All things bagels on Wednesday. So what flavour bagels are we doing? What are we making? I've got salmon, cream cheese, bacon, ham. What else do you want to go in a bagel? Sausage, we got camembert, we got brie, we got Gouda, salamis. You had me a bagel. What do you want in the bagel? How do you like your bagels? While we're waiting for our noodles to cook. How do you want your bagels for Wednesday? How can I prepare a bagel for you? Okay. Second, the pizza bagel, okay? Pizza, bacon, avo, rocket, tomato, aioli. Okay? What the hell is this? Jalapeno and cheddar. What was that? What was that? Clip. Nito. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to... This is our sauce, peanut butter sauce. It is quite dark because of... I put dark soy. Just gives a richer flavour. It was an accident. Okay. And I'm just getting some of this water from here. Knife safety. Oh my goodness. Is that when I'm talking about chopping? Mommy chop do 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 do. Mommy chop do 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 do. Mommy chop. Is that that clip? Yep, I knew it. Okay. I mean, I went straight to the Bagel Boys website. Cool. Tell me more. Jazzed up satay sauce. Kinda. Are you talking about head of broccoli? Are you talking about the udon? The noodles? It's like a satay, peanut butter, chili, sesame, seed oil, honey. It's good. So the peanut butter for some Chinese sesame paste. I've never had sesame paste before. Peanut butter smells so gross. Salmon, cream cheese, capers. That's on there. Yep. Guys, what's in it? Bagel. Salmon, cream cheese, capers. Red onion. Soda bagel bread, if that's a thing. No, I don't know if it is. Puppy needs a treat. You can use the bit, I think it's 100 bits. There's a bit alert that you can use for a treat. Or there's a pet the dog. Yeah, I think it's pet the dog. Okay. That looks so good. And then we'll get these nudes out. Just want to see when they're cooked enough, that's the only thing. Breakfast egg, sausage egg. Yeah, that sounds good. I think I mentioned that like sausage isn't, like Australian sausage, if we talk about sausages, we talk about links of sausages. Still a little bit chewy, which is nice. I love this type of noodle. Hand-pulled noodles, they're good. It's gonna all fit in there. Watch that, Chew. So this is using the peanut butter udon recipe from the site, and just instead of just changing the udon out for hand-pulled noodles. Okay. Like that. Beautiful. Grab some tongs, usually pretty good for this. Can you hear the noise? And what you want to do, see how it's a little bit like saucy. If you let it sit for like 5 minutes, the noodles will absorb that extra moisture. Look at that. Doesn't look amazing? Heaps of chicken, veggies, you got mushrooms and snow peas in there. Yum. I do have a good bagel recipe that's what we're using on Wednesday. I'm glad that you love it. Neat. Molly peanut butter noodles. So this is the recipe. Make it, make it, make it. It's so good. If you don't like peanut butter, you could use almond butter if you want, or sesame butter, or just omit it. And we're gonna add some more Szechuan chili oil. And then spring onion left over. Sunflower butter, I've never tried it, but I would. Yeah, I think it would be okay. There is a soda bread in First Things First, Irish soda bread. There we go. That's a lot of nudes. Squelching sound. Some people love it, some people hate it. Look how good that looks. Okay. Margot, is Margot here? Beard on bread has an idiot-proof soda bread. Rip James Beard. Beard on bread. I've never heard of that. Him. He died? Yo. How'd you go with your pie dish? How did Annie go with her pie? It's making my mouth water so bad. Look at this. It's a bit too much. Yeah, I definitely think could I use more chicken and more mushrooms. I thought I put heaps in there, but I used a lot of noodles. And this is the type of dish that kind of gets better in a few hours or the next day when the sauce gets absorbed by the noodles. It's like how pad thai is it better the next day. Yum. Did someone say pie dish? Okay. Now, it's not really cool, so we shouldn't do this, but it's cool filling in a warm pie dish, but it said put warm filling in a cooled pie dish. So like we just reversed it. I see 2 bowls. Thanks, Molly. I'll be right there. All for you, Loom. Okay. So we'll put that in there and then we'll fill it with cream later. But we're going to make a mini one for now, okay? So leftover. Just thinking of peanut butter substitutes. Tahini might work. You wouldn't use as much. Tahini is like really intense. Sesame seeds. Yeah. Damn it. This is really hot. I was hoping this would be cold by now, but it's not. Tahini is just sesame seed paste. Guys, I think I've done this kind of noodles with tahini before. I actually think it was way better than peanut. Oh my God. So this is our pastry crust. And because it isn't, we don't have any filling. Look at that. Look how flaky that is. It's all about grating your pastry. It doesn't have as much flavor as butter because we use the shortening, but it is flakier. And then you just get this, put that on there like that. Oh, you're thinking of tahini, yeah. I got it on my shirt, don't I? Coconut. Oh my God. That is sexy. It's not even cold and it tastes amazing. With some whipped cream on there too. It's so flaky. Smash or pass? Major smash. I'll be smashing this cold, smashing this hot. I'll be smashing it all day. You're my... Yeah. Okay. Let's whip some cream so we can put it on here. But that is like dirty, sexy. You know, like some chocolate on top of it. Or some caramel. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. We don't have our coconut yet topping. Oh. So this is like a coconut pudding, coconut custard. And then we have to put the cream on it now. But look at that caramel. Let's try this. Oh my God, that's good too. Oh, that's so yummy. Oh my goodness, Jess. Oh, that is a brownie flavor, I think. I'm going to try and bake that pudding into a brownie. I really think. No, I don't think you bake it. I think it stays cold. You just refrigerate it now. Oh my God. And then you put whipped cream on top. You think that was so bad? Has it got eggs in it? We've cooked the eggs. So it's got basically a custard. So you heat heat coconut milk with cream and milk to make half and half. And then you heat that and then mix it into a mixture of egg yolks with cornstarch. Heat it up so it thickens and let it cool. Then you stir through shredded coconut and butter and coconut extract if you wanted to use it. But I haven't. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. You gonna go outside, Jess? I kind of feel a little bit sick from the pastry. It's very rich. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in the freezer real quick. I should have taken it out of the ceramic because that's what's keeping it hot. Now it's heavy. That's all right. I'm a present. Wrapped up like a present with a bow. So whipped cream, and we're going to put a little bit of powdered sugar in there, vanilla. Speaking of eggs, we went to Costco on the weekend and you were only allowed 1 pack of eggs per person, per household. So we took Belgor and Belgor got eggs and I didn't realise I got 2 lots of eggs. She took 2 out of the 3 off us. And I get it. But there was so many there. And so then we went to the car and I was just like, why don't I just go back and see if I can get more? And I did. I walked straight back in, got a 30 pack of eggs, went through the checkout and got it again. So like, there was no issue with me getting more. It's just, you can't be seen to get 2 or multiple. So Belgor got a 30 pack and I got a 30 pack. because we live in two households in reality. And I have a business account, so I should be able to, I didn't want to argue with them, but I should be able to do one lot for the business, one lot for the, one for the house. But okay, whipped cream. All right, ladies, lads, legends. And the guy, some people, everyone's different. Like, and that's why at Costco, when you go through the checkout, people are different on the day. They've been trained different things. So we go through, if I take Belgor or take my mum or someone, they have like their shopping trolley, I have mine, I can do 2 transactions on my account. But, or we do a personal and we do a business. Some people say that you have to, do, the same person has to pay for both accounts. Some people don't care. So like you just use, some people make me pay for both of them, both of the other card, like, but you just use 2 different cards. So like what we did is Belgor just put it in my pocket, his card, and then so I just used one card for each transaction. So it just looked like that I was paying for it, but it wasn't going through the same account. It's all a bit tricky. Okay. So, do we cover it in cream? Or is it just like a dollop? Thought about getting a Costco membership. For us, it is worth it, especially for our business. Like things that we use on stream, we run through the business, and we get a lot of savings there. You have to be smart with it all, because some things are cheaper at the regular grocery store, some things are cheaper at Costco. I go walk around with the app on my phone for the local grocery store, and I compare prices and sales. Yeah, you just have to be really onto it. And then some things like you got to realize of like, if you're living like the 2 of you, or there's one person, you know, only a few in the family, will you eat that quantity before it goes out of stock? Because there's no point buying something in bulk if you're not going to eat it. There you go. There's the coffee I drink. Guys, look at that. Molly cream pie. Mini edition. What do we think? How'd I do? Smash or pass? Smash or pass? Flaky homemade pastry with a coconut cream, coconut pudding or coconut custard with a slightly sweetened chantilly cream. So it's just cream with powdered sugar in it. Not smash, not pass, swallow. All right, shall we cut it in half? It's still a little bit warm. I'm going to cut it in half again. But, are you ready? Needs to be refrigerated for a few hours. Oh, damn. Look at this. Look at the layers in that pastry. That's what you get from grating. And a high portion of vegetable fat compared to butter. Look at that. Oh, just went in my coffee. If you go back in the VOD, you'll see using a grater, a box grater. It means you don't have to use a food processor. It gives a better result. Yum. That is delicious. Beware. Thank you for the redemption. Should watch the VOD and see that I said thank you. So we have coconut cream pie. Also, the rest of it's in the fridge, in the freezer. And then peanut butter udon, the peanut butter noodles. What is your vote of the day? DOTD, you got one vote. What is your dish of the day? Are you team coconut cream pie? Or are you team noodles? See how it's gotten a bit thicker since before? Yeah. Delish. I do really like the udon compared to these. Let's give a chewiness. Those are really good pairing. This is like spicy, rich, and then you've got like the freshness of the coconut. It's really good. Very rich foods, both of them, but they kind of go well together. Picking the noodles because I'm hungry. Oh, it was delicious. I'm very happy with that. I'm excited to see what Exceed thinks. Okay. The noodles, because they're close to the camera, easier for you to grab. Yum. So, thank you for the bagel suggestions. We've got pizza bagels, bacon, avocado, rocket, tomato, aioli, salmon, cream cheese, capers. So next stream will be bagel stream. Bageltopia. We are going to do the bagel recipe from MissMellyMakes.com. You're more than welcome to cook along if you'd like. I'll show you some tips and tricks on making yummy bagels. We're going to do some loaded bagels. We might do some bagel bites. And some different toppings. It's going to be good. Oh my goodness. So one day, 20 hours and 44 minutes. Probably no, we have an appointment tomorrow morning, so there's probably no bagel, there's no brownie stream tomorrow, but possibly Thursday. Excuse me, goodness. Oh my goodness. Enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, thank you. So, before you go, thank you for those people who have followed, rated the stream today. If you've come into the stream for the first time, hit the follow button. And thank you for those who have subbed, resubbed, fresh subs. If you like the content today, if you like the stream, consider cheering, tipping. Nita's got a new little thing. She can show you off her new little blurb. But so grateful for you all hanging out with me at the start of your fresh new week. I hope it's a good one. We are going to send you off over to... Where shall we go? Chaotic Good Mage is doing anime cooking. Okay. THA and KYOU. Raid, copy and paste this raid call message. We are going to take you over to Chaotic Good Mage is doing some anime food, I think. Yeah. Copy and paste the raid call message. Let's jump over and raid. I really appreciate when you guys come over in the raid and represent the community. It's really an amazing thing you can do for me. But until I see you on Wednesday, take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. We'll see you in Discord. Thank you, mods. Bye. See you guys.